Hi everyone, my name is Beverley. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Dancer Forever. Now you have to forgive me, this is my first video, so if I stumble over a few words, you can laugh, it's okay, but I'll try my best. Anyway, this channel is dedicated to everyone, just like me, who loves dance. In each video, I'll introduce you to a different dancer, dance company, or dance style, and I'll share with you why I admire these particular artists, and perhaps we can get some dialogue going. I'm really looking forward to hearing your comments below about your own dance experiences. I became interested in dance as a youngster growing up in New York City. I remember one special night watching great performances on TV, and the Martha Graham Dance Company were performing. They were magnificent. I couldn't believe it. They were so technically brilliant, interesting, beautiful, elegant, professional. They were everything that I wanted to be. And I made up my mind that night that I wanted to become a dancer. I wanted to be just like them. I think they were performing Appalachian Spring and Clytemnestra. I couldn't get enough of them. Anyway, as you may well know, the dance world is in many ways just a microcosm of the real world. It's filled with all the challenges that life brings: success, failure, passion, beauty, fear. The list is endless. However, there is one characteristic that's particularly relevant and sorely needed if one is to be successful. And this characteristic is what I really want to talk about today. It's endurance. It's all about just putting one foot in front of the other to keep going, even when the odds are really against you. It's stamina, it's passion. The passion to do what you want to do. I know, sometimes it's difficult to continue with your career choice with the same enthusiasm you started out with. The roadblocks can appear to be endless, but sometimes if you just hang in there, there is a glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel. Success is finally within reach if you continue to work hard and believe in what you're doing. There are many dancers that have defied the odds and risen to the top, despite what seem to be insurmountable odds. Alicia Alonso is one of them, and perhaps one of my favorite dancers. One could say that she was one of the greatest ballerinas of the 20th century. She was born in Havana, Cuba in 1921. Maybe you've heard of her, maybe you haven't. Anyway, at age 19, Alicia developed an eye disease, a detached retina, which left her partially blind for the rest of her life, sadly. But because of her will and passion, she refused to give up dancing and continued to perform for many years, despite her handicap. Here are just a few examples that demonstrate her iron will. During rehearsals, she trained her partner to always be in the exact place on stage she expected him to be during performance, as she was unable to see. Also, on her instructions, lighting on stage was designed and strategically placed in order to help her see clearly. Also, she was confined to her bed a few times in her life after undergoing eye surgery, the longest time being 1 year. That didn't stop her. She practiced the steps of the Ballet Giselle in her head until she knew every step by heart. You know, in later years, when dancing Giselle and Swan Lake, you could really see that Alicia had a highly developed sense of musicality and brought great character acting to her dancing, which I personally really like. That's what really keeps me going back to the theater or to the concert hall to see a performance. I really love it when the dancer is not only technically proficient, but brings great character to the performance, that she really shows the character's limitations and strengths. You know, she really makes the audience believe in the character, he or she. And that reminds me of once, probably in the late 1980s, I went to see a performance by a small modern dance company, Cuba-Don, and she was probably one of the trailblazers of modern dance. That night, they had a performance of Dance Concerto at City Center, and I went to see her star performer, Alice Gill, perform. And Alice was just a tiny dynamo that was technically brilliant and just a tremendous actress. And I went 3 times just to see her dance because she brought such depth and honesty to the character that she was portraying. And I, at the time, was a starving dancer. I didn't have much money, so it really took a lot for me to go and see that performance 3 times. Anyway, so those are a few of the many reasons why I admire Alicia Alonso. Her love of dance, the fact that she created Cuba's first professional ballet company, which has lasted for over 60 years, and the fact that she also developed a career that spanned decades, garnering her many awards and books written about her career, and her experiences. So that's the end of our talk today. Please subscribe and let me know what you think. We can discuss dancers, dance companies, dance clothes, or even dance accessories. In our next video, we'll talk about Alvin Ailey Dance Company, founded in 1958 by dancer and choreographer Alvin Ailey. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button below and the notification bell. And check out our free giveaways and product links. Keep dancing. See you then.